Hey everybody, Josh and David here for a new Whiskey Wednesday for Argonaut Wine and Liquor. Thank you all so much for tuning into our new time. We're making the change to try and get everybody who's working in the office a little bit more access to some of the cool whiskeys we talk about on here. So that's the reason for the change. Hopefully it works out, but we have a ton to talk about today. So before we jump right in, I want to talk about one thing that's really near and dear to my heart, and that is what's going on with the ballot this fall. So in case you guys aren't aware, ballots 124, 125, and 126 are three initiatives written by out-of-state corporations as a cash grab to try and export our local liquor industry to their pockets. If anybody's curious, feel free to drop a question in the comments or message Argonaut directly. We'll be happy to have those conversations with you as to why, but I would strongly encourage you, if you enjoy things like this, if you enjoy the Argonaut shopping experience, to consider a no vote on 124, 125, and 126. But now, let's jump right in. We've got some awesome whiskeys for you today. Brand new distillery to Colorado. One I'm really excited about. We've been working on getting this stuff in the state for years now, literally years.
And, every time I go to town, like I went to Pennsylvania and out in Tennessee, I always get a bottle of this, and I have people bring it back to me. So we've been trying to get this in for forever. So happy to have it in and share it with everybody.
Yeah, they finally got distribution in Colorado. So what we're looking at is new Riff out of Ohio, I believe, just north of the Kentucky border. And what we're going to start with is their bottled in bond bourbon. So bottled in bond bourbon, obviously 50% ABV. The nose is big. I mean, You just get an explosion of that caramel, those vanillas on the nose. I'm excited for this.
I don't know. It's light and smooth though. It's front palate spice. Definitely classic bourbon though.
Classic bourbon, but it's kind of interesting. It's not as sweet on the palate as the nose would make you think. It's definitely got some of those more savory notes, a little bit of oakiness to it, but definitely not one-dimensional. Something you can sit on for a little bit and pick out a couple different notes.
Yeah, like a light honeysuckle sweetness on it. Something subtle but delicious.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Up next is their single barrel bourbon. So this guy clocks in at 108.8 proof, so 54.4 ABV. Let me see if there's an age on here. Doesn't appear to be an age on it. Most of the stuff coming out of New Riff, isn't super old, but whatever, they do something to it that makes it seem older. I don't know what their aging process is like, but their stuff, even when we were having it at 3-4 years old, it was tasting 7, 8, like some of the things from Kentucky.
I believe right now they're at 4+.
I would assume.
The youngest is 4.
Trevor would like me to remind you that New Riff is in Bellevue, Kentucky.
Oh, well, thank you, Trevor, for contributing to the program. Always nice to hear from you. Hope you're having fun in Tennessee. Stay there.
Happy New Riff Day, Trevor.
Yeah. Man, the nose on this one's really interesting. It's got like a little bit of a fruitiness, almost like a banana note to it that you don't get in many whiskeys.
And this one's spicier, yet sweeter, honestly, than this one.
I think kind of all the notes that were here in this one, that savoriness, the little bit of sweetness, is just amplified by the little bit extra ABV. And both of those are awesome drinking whiskeys, and they're not outrageously expensive. I mean, they're relatively well priced for what you're getting. All right, on to the ryes.
Which I've never had either of these, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so this is rye bottled in bond. And then, also, we did pick up both of their gins. We're not going to try those today, but it looks like a, Kentucky-style gin and then a barrel-aged Kentucky gin. So both of these are available right now as well. But let's jump into the rye. Ooh, really dilly nose. I mean, a really classic Kentucky rye nose.
Wow. Very viscous mouthfeel on that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, this is very much,
That's
you know, your Kentucky style rye. I mean, kind of in the same vein as something like this, where it's that big dilly taste. You know, I really like that. That would go awesome in a good Manhattan because it's got enough savory notes to hold up to the sweet vermouth. That would be a really nice one for a good cocktail Manhattan rye. And then, all right, so this is single barrel rye, also at, no, sorry, this is going to be at 109.4 ABV, 54.7 proof.
I also like to say on that last one, I kind of get some like candied apple. It's interesting.
I could see that
because it's not super spicy. It's well balanced.
So on the nose, this one is more similar to this one than this one was to that one, right? Still get that big dill, spicy nose.
This one I could get confused to be a bourbon though too. Get a lot more of that barrel.
A little more barrel characteristic, a little bit sweeter, but still some dill, some spice. I mean, you know, again, this would hold up really, really well in a Manhattan. This would be something that would be great. I mean, it's awesome straight and would be awesome on the rocks, but also in a really nice high-end cocktail would be fantastic.
Same viscous mouthfeel as this one, but a lot more kick.
Yeah, definitely. So all 4 of these are available at the Argonaut right now. So come on down and get those. I know a bunch of you are waiting for what the big surprise is at the end. It's coming. So before we get to that, let's draw some names. So what we've got today, we have 1 bottle of Mr. Sam Tribute Whiskey, which most people may not even know what it is, but this is a unicorn bottle. I mean, this is something you do not see very often. And then first, David, why don't you draw for this guy?
Man, this box is getting full.
Yeah, these boxes are getting full.
Might need to go to a third one. All right, so today we got Ben Stearns. Ben Stearns, congratulations, Ben. You got the option to purchase Thomas Handy. Yeah, we'll have that ready to go here in a minute at the store.
Yep.
For pickup.
And then, for me, pulling for the Mr. Sam. Oh. All right, what do we got here? Matt Berry. Matt Berry, congratulations. You've won the opportunity to purchase this guy, Mr. Sam. So come on down, grab those. And then, to thank everybody who tuned in at our new time, and to get people into the habit of watching at our new time, there is a rare whiskey drop at the store right now. So I believe as we speak, our employees are putting it out, so the table is getting ready to go. I know there were some people there already, but there should be plenty of things if you head down now. So again, cheers to New Riff for finally making it here, and cheers to all of you. Thanks for watching at our new time. Please remember to consider a no vote on 124, 125, 126, and come on down and give them a shot. Cheers.